Hey everyone, hope you are doing great. Today is Saturday, May 16th, had to think, 2026. And if you're new here, I am Melissa. I've been on a weight loss journey since February of 2024, and I started at 330 pounds. And today is my weigh-in update. So let's get to it really quick. So last time I weighed in at 222.8, and today I am 222.2 even. I'm sorry, not 0.2, 222 even. So I went up just a little bit last week. I started my cycle a little bit too, so I had went up to 223.8. So when I take the 223.8, now I'm at the 222. I've lost 1.8. This is now officially my lowest that I have been. So I hit another milestone, another low victory. And that means I've lost 108 pounds. So very excited. Still can't believe it after all this time. And I also had a non-scale victory I've been meaning to share, and I keep forgetting, so I apologize for that. But most of you know I do have sleep apnea, and I see my doctor in June for, I'm going to ask for a new sleep study just because it's been a long time, and it was before I started the GLP-1 that I had the sleep study done. I need the pressure to be taken down, and hopefully I won't have to be on it too much if I do. So the big non-scale victory for me was I went from a medium-sized face mask with my sleep apnea machine to a small face mask, and I could not believe it. So sometimes, you know, when I'm recording, you'll see like I have like little stripes sometimes like right through here, and that is my mask. But I literally had it so tight on my face when it was a medium, and air was still escaping, and I'm like, what can I do? I don't know. And it never like clicked with me. Well, duh, your face is smaller. You need to check and see if a smaller mask will fit. So I did. I ordered one just out of pocket, and yeah, it worked. So sometimes you don't really think about the changes. And I said this to Cheryl from Sunshine Storyline, that I don't see some of the weight loss when I look at myself every day, because I see myself every day, right? There are some times I can feel that things are different in my body. Definitely, you know, my sides are not so pudgy out anymore. It's kind of like this, and then it kind of curves in. But when you see yourself constantly, same thing with your face, you're not really noticing that there are slight changes. And that was one that I'm like, why didn't I think about that? Why did it take my husband to tell me you probably need a smaller face mask than me? And it's just because I have been heavy for so long that it just still doesn't register, even after 2 years of me being on this GLP-1, that things are different. You know, I'm not in a 3X anymore on my size. I'm not in a size 28 to 30 or 32. I'm not in any of that. I'm in a 14 in pants and a large in my shirts. But it's still that old mentality that's really hard for us to wrap our heads around. So I'm curious if you've experienced any of that. Do you still see yourself as the heavier person, the heavier you? Or are you finally able to see the thinner, healthier you? So let me know down in the comments, because I'm curious. So even when I go shopping, it's still hard for me to remind myself, you're not at a 3X anymore, Melissa. You are down here in the large. And I know I still have this right here, you know, so it still looks like I have quite a bit to lose, you know, with my face, but it's like my collarbone now, I can totally see my collarbone, and sometimes it's more prominent than other times. I don't know. It's hard to see yourself as other people are seeing you now with the changes. And it wasn't until my Mother's Day at church, someone took a full body picture, which I hate full body pictures because I'm always so top heavy, or not top heavy. I'm always heavier on the bottom than I am the top. I'm more of a pear shape. And I always hated full body pictures just because it looks so wide, right? And, you know, my arms are still really big. So of course, you know, off to the side, it's going to show my arm, right? So I'll pop in the picture over here that someone took for me, and it's of me and my son at church on Mother's Day. And that was the first time I saw a full body picture that showed me and I recognized the healthier version of myself. And it wasn't until that picture, and I was like, oh wow, like I see that. I see the change. I see a difference in that picture, and it's almost like I'm looking at someone else. Because I'm still thinking I'm bigger. So I feel like the body dysmorphia is real. I don't know when or if it ever kind of goes away, but I'm curious if you've had any experiences with that. So it's also been a very busy couple of weeks. My husband had surgery. I've finally gotten better. I am wearing my continuous glucose monitor again on my arm just to track my blood sugar because I was feeling so awful for a lot of days, and I think a lot of it was my blood sugar was really low. It's really hard for me to keep up my blood sugar. So I'm trying to be better about that and monitoring my blood sugar. And my son's last week of school is this week, and then he is out of school and will be finished with 4th grade. Can't believe it. He's 10. And it's just been a lot of busyness. So I'm celebrating the small victories. I'm trying to see the changes in myself that I know are there. And I'm trying not to hide behind bigger clothes anymore. For one, they just look so awful on me. And two, I'm trying to embrace and acknowledge, not only to myself, but just to others, yes, I am taking care of me. I am healthier. This is me. So lots going on, but I feel like it's all going in the right direction. So yeah, I wanted to share that non-scale victory with you all and just talk for a minute about the changes in the way we see ourselves. And it still is a hard thing to adjust to, the skinnier, healthier version of ourselves, but it's cool at the same time, or at least I think it's cool. So let me know down in the comments, have you or do you currently struggle with body dysmorphia, as seeing yourself as bigger than you currently are? And if you have dealt with it in a certain way that may help others. So drop it down in the comments, let me know. And I just wanted to pop on for a short update, and we'll be back soon with another one. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the weekend and take care of yourself because you're worth it.